Alright, hey everybody. Tonight I am playing some Might and Magic. I haven't played this in quite a while here, but someone in the comments had asked me to and asked me why I didn't play it anymore, so here I am again. Like all my videos, I'm going to start with a summoning, because that's how we do it here. I only have 3 epic soulstones, I think. It's been a while. Let me see if I have enough coins to buy. It's been so long since I played this game, I don't even know what they're worth anymore. Is that in packs or special? Oh man. Fragments. Oh, these are the new elemental stones. And those are the special characters. Jeez. Can you no longer just buy like 20 soul stones in the shop here? Am I that far out of touch here? Oh yeah, there it is, basic soulstone case. So yeah, let's just buy this here. They've just changed the icon, so since the last time I played. Let's buy 9 of these here to start this. And then let's just see what we get here. So that should give me 12 pulls here. Let's just see. Now, I don't even remember what I need. I still haven't pulled a 4-star, if I remember correctly here. Gargoyle Whelp. I'm pretty happy with my team. I've even got ultimates for my team. I've got my Ice Knight still maxed out. Snakefly. And let's see here. So I don't even know what I would get and what I would want to spend 20 hours getting into my team here. I think that might be part of the reason that I left this game in the first place, because I didn't know where to go with it at that point. I had already gotten my team kind of fixed, and new characters weren't coming quick enough, and I think that may be part of the reason that let me down. I'm going to talk about the other big reason I left the game shortly after the summoning, but I didn't realize until now that maybe the lack of new monsters and characters coming out was a big influence on me here. Snakefly again. Alright, we're halfway through here. Pixie. Alright. What do you guys think? Am I even going to get a 3-star here? I don't even mind the leveling system in this game. I like time investment type games, because it shows that you've put the effort in. It shows that there's a reason. When you see someone with a 5-star unit, you know that they put the time in. I mean, there is a chance that they just got really lucky. Oh, here we go. It's the level 3 Snakefly. Alright, cool. So that was as good as it gets here, I think, guys. We got one more after this, and we got to try and beat a level 3 Snakefly here, or 3-star Snakefly, that I will probably never use, because I don't think any of the Snakeflies were good last I played. I don't know if any updates have changed that. I just did a little perusing on the updates, and I didn't see anything I like. So there we go. That's the summonings. For some new players, there might be some exciting stuff in there for you, but for me, nothing there really caught my eye. Alright. So what I'm going to do here, let's just claim these quickly, is I'm going to do some PvP tonight, because that's the real reason I left this game. Because I never liked the PvP systems. Sorry, I liked the PvP system, I did not like the ranking systems. Because the problem is, you would get to a certain level, or a certain ranking, and then someone would just grind out a bunch of fights an hour before the rankings closed, and then you would fall down, which is a pretty common problem in a lot of games. But what would end up happening at that point is that person would move up, they would get better prizes than you, and then next week you would have to fight them again because they're the same level. So what a lot of beginners may not know about this game here is that regardless of your rank in PvP, you will always fight players who are the same level as you. So you might be like, I'm level 40, I might be fighting a level 40 player who is a gold 1 player and I'm a bronze 1 player. And that's actually kind of ridiculous, because that means for the last couple of weeks they will have been gaining much better prizes than I have, which gives them a much bigger advantage over me. More skill books, more summons, more, right? Am I just not gonna get attacked there? Why did I not get to move there at all? Have I just forgotten how to play, guys? There we go. They got, what, like 7 attacks in before I got my first? Oh, did my game just freeze? There we go. So here we have it here. This guy is a level 41 player. His team is pretty much equal to level as mine. And it's probably a better strategy than mine. I don't know for sure. But for all I know, he's been playing at like gold, platinum, whatever, for a really, really long time, collecting those coins, collecting those points every week and getting further and further ahead of me. Now, the other thing with PvP, and you're going to see it in a second, is characters like my Ice Knight here. Now, we're going to get to a stalemate here pretty quickly. They might actually be able to beat me, but Ice Knight here, every time he gets hit, he has a chance to counter. Every time he hits them, he gains a shield. And if I put lifesteal on him, he can heal himself too. So you're going to see his health move very little while he chips away at them. And if he starts actually getting kills, this can go the other way. Like when I killed their Griffin there right after. Or, this will just go on for 50, 60, 70 turns. It really just depends. I could still win this after he's killed everyone except for one of my characters, and then I could win. But look at this right now. We've got 4 characters on the screen who are all at full health, who are just chipping away at each other. I still think the PvP in this game is a little broken. I think the PvP ladder is a little broken. And that just reeks of Ubisoft to me, you know? That all the pieces are there. Like, they made a great game, a great leveling system, a great campaign, a great category of monsters, a great skill system. They made it, like, one of my favorite things about this game was that, like Digimon Links, there's so many different ways that you can level up and strengthen your characters, and I love that. They made a good summoning system that actually feels rewarding, and unlike a lot of games, you can summon every day. Digimon Links actually has that problem a little bit, where you can only do a worthwhile summon once you've gathered up a certain amount of stones. Sword Art Online had that same problem, where you can only, or Dokkan Battle has the same thing, where it's only worthwhile when you've saved up a few. This game made it so you can actually feel like you're accomplishing something every single day. But it just falls apart here. Like, I had to just wait. I'm sure there's a timer on the video here, but that was like 2 minutes to lose. And that's a little bit ridiculous. But let's try this again. That's also the team format I'm using, right? This is the same team I use for, or similar to the team I use for defending. Let's try a different attacking team. So I'm going to take my Minotaur off here. And, oh, you know what? I have almost all defensive units leveled up right now in this one. Let's just mix in this guy here. My, I don't even know, Blade Dancer? Is that what this guy's called right now? I can't remember. But like I said, that's so Ubisoft, you know? To make a beautiful game with all the right pieces, with great action, with everything polished, and then just mess up putting it together, you know? It's like my daughter is like 18 months old. She is a toddler, and it's like watching her put together a puzzle. I know that she sees the giraffe and that she can match it to where it's supposed to go, but she doesn't have the dexterity to put the giraffe in the giraffe-sized hole. She can match it up, but she can't get it in. And I think that's the problem with Ubisoft. It's like they're run by toddlers. So there's another quick victory there, though, guys. And that's kind of the way PvP goes here. It's either a 5-minute slug or it's a 10-second fight. Let's try this again here. But you can see that in a lot of Ubisoft's work, right? Where like they'll make a great, beautiful Assassin's Creed game, and then they'll just flub the arena like PvP or whatever. Or they will make great sailing in Black Flag, and then actually just forget to make the open world populated. Like, hey, we made it so you can go anywhere in the world, and we made it interesting, and we made it fun, and we made these sea shanties and like all this great stuff, and all that's out there is a few islands with some like loot on it, and it's not really that good loot. It's there if you're a completionist, and that's about it. Or there's like, you know, nine structures or sea forts that you can go and fight, and they're all the exact same battle over and over again. It's just kind of so like Ubisoft to drop the ball at the last minute. I was looking at something the other day. They have Assassin's Creed Rebellion. That's their mobile game, and if you go to their webpage, it's almost hilarious. You can see the crew who made the game, and I don't know much about mobile game development, But you look at the crew who made the game, they have a picture of it, and it's like a 45-person crew for the Assassin's Creed mobile game. And I don't want to knock these guys, but there are great games out there like Terra Genesis that are made by one guy, you know? There are great games out there that are made by 5 guys, 10 guys. I don't think there's that many mobile games out there that are run by a 50-man crew. I say man, you know, I mean man, woman, 50-person crew, and that's Ubisoft for you. And it's hard for me to hate them because I'm Canadian and I'm supposed to love them, and they do make some of my favorite games. Look at this guy. This guy's just handing me a free win here. And they do make some of my favorite games. Part of me loves the Assassin's Creed series. I get disappointed with every other game in the series, but I still love them a little bit. But that's Ubisoft for you. And I think that's the problem with this game. The plus to this game, though, and I don't want to sound like I probably should have led with this before the rant, is if you're looking for a game like this, and you don't want to jump into Summoner's War because that game's been going for too long, then this might still be good for you. This game is still growing. It may have reached its cap. It's still being taken care of. It's still being updated. It's still being patched and fixed. And it's not so far into it that you can't get into it yourself. A lot of mobile games these days have already taken off. They've, no one can get into Clash of Clans now. Like you can't start Clash of Clans now and expect to be successful in that without dropping money. You can't become, a great player in Summoner's War unless you are willing to spend money. This game, if you were to start now, I mean, you'd better if you started 4 or 5 months ago, but if you were to start now, in 3 months, you can actually still be good at it and pretty well ranking. But even at that point, I might say go try Digimon links instead, if you can get behind Digimon, because that's kind of a similar thing. It's more of a monster raising thing, but the Coliseum should be coming out soon over there, and the PvP ladder is going to be more fair at that point. Being that there is no PvP ladder yet, there's going to be a pretty fair fight for it. Oh man, I'm on a win streak, but I'm at that point in the low levels. You can see a lot of people are just throwing easy wins at me here. So this is almost unfair to watch, but I figured I had to make a video about this soon, because it's been such a long time. I'm also going to try something different with this video. We're going to do some different editing and stuff. So let's see what we got here. See, this is going to be another easy win here. I've got so many points. I guess I must have missed out when there was a double energy event, and I've just been sitting on these points ever since. But the thing is I can do 19 wins in a row right now, and unless the PvP ladder ends tonight, it won't matter. I'll just fall right back, most likely. Now, there's anything wrong with that. The game should have some kind of competitive edge. You should have to push and climb. But the game does require a bit of a daily grind. That's kind of the balance here, I guess, right? On one hand, you want a game that requires a bit of daily attention and daily reward, but you should be able to leave it for a day, right? Supposedly they fixed the matchmaking system now. See, the big problem was with the matchmaking system, there wasn't enough players in it at first, so you would only fight the same 5 players over and over again, especially once you got to the higher levels. I don't know how exactly they fixed it. They've just said that they have fixed it. From the look of it here, I have been playing a few different people, but they've all been around the same level, so there's not really a stretch here. I don't know what they've done to change it, though. It could just be that they've got more players now, so they're going to call that a fix, or they've actually just expanded the amount of level brackets that you can play within. I've often wondered how a mono-type team would do in this game. I think it would almost be crap 75% of the time, and 25% of the time you could really just crush a few wins. Because there's a couple of types that just seem to be meant to be stacked. If you stack a water type team with lots of shields and lots of heals, like I've got, let's try something else here. This is probably going to fail, but let's switch him out for the water one, and let's switch him out for the water one. Now these guys aren't maxed out for skills or anything like that. Oh, this is going to be a free win again anyways, but this is still going to be a quick one here. you could really just defend for days. You know, grass is another one like that. You were to stack fire types, and you got the first hits. Fire types with speed and attack lifts, you might be able to actually just crush a first turn, especially on defense where you're going to get first hits anyways. Alright, so people are just throwing wins at me here. Doesn't even matter what I use. I don't know why so many people are just dropping. I guess they're just trying to drop in their ranks so they can get some more free easy wins, but whatever. I guess, but isn't that a sign of how screwed up the PvP system is? That people would rather lose so they can get their easy wins the next day than actually climb the ladder? Like, if the system is that easily gamed, the system isn't that good to begin with. And that's still just going to pull me back from coming back in on a regular basis. The load times seem better. They were worse before. So I'm just running auto battle constantly here. I don't really need to do much more than that for most of these teams. I've been saying that Pokemon Go almost needs like an auto battle for its PvP. They're taking so long to actually bring up any kind of PvP that, and I understand the reasoning, they need to, there's no way to actually establish who's got a better connection, who's using a faster phone. Like, it would be totally imbalanced. But if you were to bring out some kind of auto battle feature for that game, it could work. Alright, well, you know what, guys? This isn't really... You know what? We're going to do one more, because this guy might actually pose a little bit of challenge for this team. This is going to be the last one, though, I think, because I think my point is run its course here. We're having trouble getting back into this game, because I don't feel that urge to climb the same way something like Digimon is giving me right now. I had a lot of fun with this game, and I might put some more videos out in the future if they update and they change. But as it is right now, I feel like the 50 or 60 hours I put into this game originally got me all that they're going to get me out of it. You know, I've maxed out that Ice Knight you see on the screen. I mean, he's got one more level you can go up, but he's got perfect skills. I've given him all the skill books he can take, and he's highly rewarded for that. He's got maxed out glyphs, and it's fantastic. And I could do that with the rest of those characters and put another 20 hours in to do all that, but I just don't feel the need, right? So this is the water defense team here in action with a little bit of grass type in there for good luck. Oh, confusion. So this guy's using the Ice Knight and the Fire Knight. But I should have this in the long run. This is going to be a slugfest though, because at the end of the day here, look, if I just select the fire type, I'm going to slowly beat him down with my counters. See that every time he hits me, I just hit him right back and regenerate his shield. So they're never going to get me. But then it's going to become the slugfest between the two Ice Knights, which ideally I should eventually win, but you know, here we go. What it's going to come down to, I think, is when my summoner there, Oob, can't remember the DBZ character, uses his abilities to break the shield. So you're going to see right here, coming up, he's going to hit him, he's going to, nope, regenerates the shield. So what I need is I need to hit him, get a counter, trying to get a counter, hit him, and then have Oob use a spell, all in the same turn, for this to actually break a shield and do damage. Otherwise, this can just go on forever. And it shouldn't, because look at it, again, I am 13 levels above this guy with max glyphs and max skills. And that's unrealistic and unbelievable. And I think this might be the perfect way to end the video, is just to let this run for a little while. Just let this run, and maybe Ubisoft was going to see this and go, oh, we fucked up. We fucked up bad.